Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Not as good as the first one. The heroes are, the villains, they definitely want to try to be Saturday morning cartoon villains, and not in a good way. Like, Sonic did it right for Saturday morning cartoon villain. It was actually funny. These guys, it was just the over-the-topness of the Saturday morning cartoon villain. With Carnage and Woody Harrelson and Screech or Scream or whatever the fuck her name is. And I don't care what Geeks and Gamers, Quartering, all those hate channels say or told you. I know no one watches these fucking things. There was no Venom coming out as gay in this movie. It was literally just something played for laughs, and the gay community will probably get really pissed off at it, because, usually when you tell them, like when you gay bait them, they get all pissed off over it, and the whole scene is that it's an out of context thing. Venom leaves Eddie's body, and he goes looking for another other host, and every single one he tries dies, and one of them he grabs onto is going into a gay bar, having a costume party, and everybody loves him and saying how much they love the costume, and they had a big, Eddie and him in a big fight over him wanting to go out and be a hero in that, but Eddie knows he wants to eat people. So, he goes on stage where that girl, that bitch from the Sprite commercials, like, rapper, a genre-defining artist, and all that kind of crap when the guy's just trying to give her a compliment. The old guy behind the counter is just trying to give her a nice little compliment about being a famous rapper. She was on stage doing a song, and Venom goes upstairs, grabs the mic from her, and starts saying how he doesn't need Eddie, he can be his true self now, blah, 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 and that makes the gay people all think he's talking about his boyfriend or whatever, and him coming out as gay or bi or whatever the fuck it is. He starts saying how aliens deserve the right to be themselves and live on this planet peacefully. They probably all think he's talking about, like, Mexicans or whatever, because they're in California. Nope, he's talking about actual aliens from outer space who want to eat all of you and kill you all. Talking about Eddie kept him back from ripping all your heads off and eating your brains. In other words, he's not coming out as gay, he's coming out as a homicidal maniac. But yeah, all those hate channels just made a big fuss about this thing a couple weeks ago, saying, "Oh my god, they're making Venom gay, my childhood," and all that shit just to get their clicks, because, they just want to hate. The people who watch those channels just want to hate. All they want to do is hate. They get their love from hate, they get their thrills from hate. These guys, the people who run the channels profit off of hate. That's just what they do. That's why I stopped watching all of them. I don't really know what's going on, because I'm still in the Facebook group of one of them, just because the community is nice. The guys, the faces of them are assholes. Plain and simple. The actual scoring of the music for the movie was fine. They played rap and crapping into it. The end credit scene was supposed to be spoiled by the internet beforehand. I guess I wasn't looking, because it wasn't spoiled for me. It was meh. It's just, for some reason, he goes from wanting to be a hero to wanting to eat Spider-Boy or Iron Man Jr., whatever the fuck you want to call him, just from seeing him on TV. I guess it's because Jameson was telling everybody that he's a villain, so he believes the crap. But other than that, nothing. He was brought into the MCU because of Doctor Strange magic, probably. They kind of set up a sequel before doing the whole let him go to the MCU thing. They kind of set up a sequel with one of the characters getting like blue eyes. That makes it like, oh, maybe he has a blue symbiote in him somehow. Or maybe he's a mutant or some shit like that. And then they never bother with anything again. Like, you don't even see him later on, like at the end of the whole early Happily Ever After moments. Will I watch it again? Maybe. It's like, as I said for Free Guy, when a lot of crap comes out, when it's mostly just garbage being pumped out, the nicer looking trash, like, let's say you have a piss-soaked towel, and another piss-soaked towel, but this one looks like the shape of a swan. You're going to ask, which one you like better? The one that's just plonked on the floor, covered in piss? Or the one that's covered in piss, but shaped like a swan? At least the swan one looks better. That's how I can explain these bad movies getting high grades from me. Because any other time, they wouldn't get good grades. They get like D's, and I wouldn't want to watch them ever again. But nowadays we're living in, they're like B movies. Thanks for watching, even though no one probably did, and have a good one.